Hello there once again, and welcome to the Football Pod. This morning we have a special guest who is going to help us review Manchester United's season. He's on the other side of Manchester, the bad side actually, because I'm with the good side, the defending champions. And they won the FA Cup, but yeah, that's fine. We allow them to, so yeah, that's good. But this morning we have Crack joining us. He's going to help us break down and analyze Manchester United's season. So you are welcome. You are welcome.
Hello, Wayne. Good morning.
Good morning. How
Yeah.
you doing?
So just as what I'm very good. I'm very good. So that was discussed in the earlier portion. I mean, you're coming to have a breakdown of Manchester United season. Yeah. All United fans are looking forward to what's going to happen next. But I mean, you know, I would say it was a little abysmal. I mean, you all know United in previous years and how we've performed, but in recent times, things have not been, I mean, really, 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 really good. But we'll hang away with it. We'll do it at FA Cup win. To believe with that.
But
Not
do you think I know the FA Cup win is a very good win and all, but do you think the FA Cup win overrides what you've done over the 38 game season?
I would say an override for our abysmal performance. I mean, looking at the whole Premier League on it, we played 38 good games. 38 good games. And we won only 18. We won only 18. We drew 6 times and we lost 14. I think this has been one of our worst forms ever in the Premier League. And we came 8th. Should have the season been ended? I mean, how it was supposed to be with us as winning the FA Cup, we would have missed out even on European football with Anders of United. But football is all about winning trophies. You know, us now a second, they are going to play UCL next season. They didn't win any trophy, but it has been one of their best seasons. So to me, comparing those situations, I'll hang on in there and say it was an okay season. I mean, once it's about trophies, and trophies actually show what you've done, I'll give it a go. I'll give it a green tick. I'm okay with that.
All right.
Just that I'm hoping, I mean, we'll do better next season.
All right, that's fine. So, looking at your season, which player or players can you say stood out the most?
I'll hang over that boot to, I think, maybe let's say 3 players. We had Diogo Dalot at the right back coming in strongly. He played excellently throughout the season. There were times whereby he was our makeshift left back. Luke Shaw wasn't fit for the season. It was okay. Played on the left, played on the right, played on the left, played on the right. And I think he won our Players' Player of the Season, which was a very, I mean, good season for him. Then you come down to the middle, we have our Portuguese Magnifico. I mean, he's been superb since we bought him. Going toe-to-toe with Kevin De Bruyne. I don't care what the City fans or any other PL fan will say. Bruno has been there. He is whoever he thinks he is. The stats are clearly backing him. It's the trophies that don't show the work. But he was a good captain. He led by example, played almost every game. Just a few games, he missed, I think, 2 or 3. And coming in strong from the middle, I was saying it was okay. Then we had Garnacho. I think it was a breakthrough season for him on the right-hand side, sometimes on the left wing side. So these are 3 players I'll give an okay for. Kobe Mainoo had an excellent season, but I mean, not to get too big-headed over that. He's still a young player. It's his first major season. So let's see what he does next in the next season is coming up. But so far, our 3 best players were Diogo Dalot from the back. I'll give you a nod for Bruno Fernandes, superb, our player of the season, well-deserved. Then we have Alejandro Garnacho on the right-hand side of our wings. 3 perfect players for us this season. Kobe Mainoo was there, but I'm sorry to add him to my top 3 players for United this season.
All right, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. And just as we've given players that you think stood out throughout this over the course of the season. Which players do you think were below par, or which players
Mhm.
did you expect more from?
Marcus Rashford. I mean, he has been a native in our team. It's been on and off. We all know his form in United. I mean, it comes and goes. Last season, he was up there with the numbers. 2 seasons ago, poorly. I mean, his form was very terrible. And we've all seen the result. He wasn't called out by Southgate. Maybe somebody will say Southgate doesn't know his job. Rashford needs to be there. But come on, with this performance he put on this season, I don't think he even deserved a spot in the English national team. Although maybe his previous works, maybe certain things he has done in the national team will give him the nod over there. If the team was to be picked on current form, I don't think Rashford was going to be there. Is or should supposed to be there. So Rashford is an off for me. We have
Okay.
Casemiro.
Oh.
I don't know what's wrong with Casemiro. Maybe he had to play in a wrong position at the center back. But come on, we all know what Casemiro can do. We saw him at Real Madrid. We know how experienced he is. So performing at this standard this season wasn't that good. But I won't blame him that much. The whole team wasn't up there. But from Rashford, Marcus Rashford, and Casemiro, I'm sorry, it was an off season. It's an off season for them.
Okay, you mentioned something about Rashford not being included in the Euro squad. To me, I think it's a mistake by Southgate actually, because when in these competitions these are one match
Experience,
competitions. Yes, you need
yeah,
experienced players. You need players who have been there before. You get it? Because these competitions bring a lot of pressure. So when you have Anthony Gordon, who I no disrespect to Anthony Gordon, he's a fantastic player. I like how he plays. He was in my FPL team, so yeah, I rate him actually.
yeah.
But you need players who can keep their cool under pressure because the Euros is not easy. And as England progresses, I don't know if they will progress, but they have footing, so they should progress. But as they go further, I feel like they will need these experienced players. And I feel like Ten Hag this season
Yeah.
has not really helped Rashford. I think uh, personally I've always said I don't really rate Ten Hag like that because he has good tactics, but I don't think his man-to-man coaching is the best.
Management, yeah.
Yes, so I don't really rate him because as a coach, you should be able to influence your players. I don't really see any player Ten Hag has come and has really improved. Most of the players that have
Now,
come
now,
through.
now, now, not even to interrupt what you are saying. For me, I've heard people say the Hag has not improved, but I would say that's a big lie. Funny enough, Diogo Dalot has been in United for almost 7 years now, and and this has been one of his most amazing seasons ever since he was purchased. Not to even say that. Number two, there are other players which have been integrated into the team and I've come to see with my own eyes. Alejandro Garnacho is one, a product of Ten Hag. He introduced him to the team. He's doing massively well. Kobe Menu, you've all seen what Kobe Menu is doing now. He's going to the Euros on his way there. He has his ticket there. So I don't really, get to agree with people sometimes when they say certain things that, oh, big points, certain players that he has developed. I mean, come on, he's not doing his best as he should do, but you shouldn't take that of him. There are certain players that no matter what you do, they've played in different teams and have gone to different players. They are still how they are. I don't think any coach in this world will be able to improve Wan Bissaka. Not even Pep Guardiola. Me sitting here, I don't think. No, there are certain players that they need to be given the chance, but others too. I mean, come on, they need to be shipped from the team. So if you look at some of these things, I mean, you should consider Ten Hag is doing an okay job. And Rashford to say, when you go and check his stat, that boy, right from Mourinho's time, he has this on and off season where he's very off. I think I don't really remember the coach, but after Oli left, he dropped the 5 goal season stinker. Come on, Marcus Rashford. So when I see some of these things, I feel like he has his own personal problems he has to deal with and shouldn't all be shipped on the coach because he has given him a lot of chances. If United had a very good bench, had a very good team like the way City has, he would never be starting any game for United. And he was always in the team, either good, either bad, either he was scoring, either he wasn't playing. He was always there just because we didn't have any option. So for me,
Messi, encara 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 Messi, encara